You want to find that drive and focus that has you locked in and on fire every single day? My book, The Mirror Motivation, will do it for you. I bought a copy for you. You take care of the shipping. The book is free. Click the link down there. I got you.
DreAllDay.com.
Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com, WorkOnMyGame.com. Let's talk about having an impact. You know, there was this famous motivational speaker, not alive anymore, but his name was Zig Ziglar. And he had this famous quote that he would always say, and anybody who ever listened to Zig knows this quote. He would say, if you can get everything you want, almost forgot the quote, if you help other people get what they want, you help enough people get what they want, you can have everything that you want. And these days, since the topic is impact, you know, a lot of us are going about the equation backwards. A lot of us are going about the equation of impact by trying to do everything that we can for ourselves, trying to get everything that we can ourselves, trying to make our names bigger, trying to get followers, subscribers, likes, retweets, try to get people to notice us. That's how most people go about their way of making an impact, is try to get people to notice ourselves and then talk about ourselves. Like, look, this is how many followers I got on this platform, or this is how many retweets I get every tweet. This is how much engagement I'm getting. This is how many views that I got. This is how much whatever. Everybody puts themselves out there by talking about themselves and what they have. The problem with this is you in a race against everybody else who's trying to do the exact same thing. And if you're not really making an impact on other people, if the only thing you could talk about is what you did for you, then there's only so far you can go. It's a cap on your success. I heard this story one time of how Mike Tyson was talking with Baby Birdman from Cash Money, and he was at Birdman's house or something like that, and Birdman was showing off to Mike Tyson all his stuff. Like, yo, let me show you my cars. He was showing him all these cars he had and all these houses and all this jewelry that Birdman owned. And Mike Tyson was looking at it and he was like, yo, Birdman, all this shit that you got is cool, but yo, look at the dudes that's hanging with you. None of them got none of the stuff that you got. Like, you the only one who got all this stuff of everybody on your team. You rich and you got all this stuff that you show off. You the stunner, but the dudes on your team don't look nothing like you. They don't have none of the material possessions that you got. And I remember reading that was a long time ago, reading that, but it goes right back to the point that I'm making here in this video, is that, yeah, it's cool if you doing all these things for yourself, but if you really want to have an impact, like if you want your name to be widespread and your message and your brand to be widespread, you want to be remembered, you want people to lift your name up without you having to lift it up so much, you want people to come to your support or whatever it's going to be whenever you might need it sometime in the future, the number one thing you can do is have an impact on those people in such a way. What I mean by impact is that what you deliver to those people is lifting them up, making them better. Not you just trying to make yourself better, not you just trying to show off for you, not you just trying to build your brand or get followers or likes or whatever it is that you think you need to do to make yourself somebody. You need to figure out a way to make other people do that. If you help other people get what they want, like Zig Ziglar said, you will get everything that you want, simply because, for a couple of reasons. Number one, on a practical level, your audience has no choice but to give back to you. If you're giving to them and helping them get better, people in your audience are going to give back to you and help you get better, whatever it is that you want. So that means when you write a book, people are going to buy it, not because they need to, quote, support you, but because they already know that anything they get from you is going to make them better. When you put something out, people are going to watch it. When you have an event, people are going to show up to it because they know that coming to anything that you're doing is going to make them better and take them to another level. They already know that's going to happen, so it only makes sense for them to get involved with whatever you have going on. Here's the other reason, the more spiritual level reason, if you want to call it that, is that since everyone agrees with the law of karma, that the energy we put out is the energy that we get back. Whatever we do to others, we are basically doing to ourselves. Since we all agree with that, if you're a person who's seeking to make an impact and help other people get better and help lift other people up and get to another level, what do you think is going to happen the more that you do that? other people are going to do the same thing for you. The energy is going to come back to you. So even if you help a whole bunch of people who might not be able to do much for you, maybe tangibly, at least in that moment, at least by your estimation, somebody's going to bring that energy back to you in some way, shape, or form, because that's just the law of the universe. That's just the way the energy works, right? And if you never even thought about that, again, everybody's thought about karma. Everybody knows how karma works, and everyone agrees with it. So if you agree with karma, you have no choice but to agree with the point that I just made. So what I want you to do is, if you're trying to get your name out there, your brand, or whatever you got going on out there right now, stop thinking about how you can build yourself up and start thinking about how you will build yourself up through building up other people, helping other people step their game up. Because when you help enough people do that, the water level rises. And when the water level rises, all the boats go up. Work on your game. Dre all day.